Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of the Max AC channel. For this month, since we are once again in the Lenten season this year, we will be doing our 4th round of Meatless March, where we'll be making 5 more recipes that are as delicious as they are meatless. For this episode, we will be making some Tomato Feta Pasta. For this recipe, you will need 16 ounces of cherry or grape tomatoes, 3 to 4 garlic cloves, 8 to 10 ounces of feta cheese, 3 to 4 tablespoons of olive oil, some salt and pepper, 12 to 16 ounces of pasta, such as macaroni or cavatappi, half a tablespoon of honey for optional sweetness, some lemon zest for some optional brightness, and some fresh basil for some optional topping. This should be good enough for about 4 servings, so just as needed. First, preheat your oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. Then, while we wait, we'll prepare the rest of the ingredients. So, in a baking dish, add in your tomatoes and garlic cloves, and coat these with your oil and season this with some salt and pepper. Give this a mix to evenly coat everything, and then add in the feta cheese and flip this around a couple of times to coat it with the oil and seasoning. Then, once the oven is done preheating, place the baking dish in and bake this for 30 to 40 minutes, or until the tomatoes burst and the feta cheese is melted and golden. While the tomatoes and feta are baking, boil some water, add some salt to it, and cook your pasta for 5 to 7 minutes, or according to your package instructions, until al dente. Then, once your pasta is fully cooked, drain this, but make sure to reserve at least a half cup of the pasta water. Once your tomatoes and feta are fully baked, remove the baking dish from the oven and quickly stir in the honey, lemon zest, and reserved half cup of pasta water to the hot baking dish, mixing everything into a sauce. Then, add in the pasta and mix this until the pasta is fully coated. Top this with some chopped fresh basil, and with that, your tomato feta pasta is ready to eat. For this week's recipe, with me being a bit under the weather, and with the weather not being the greatest, I wanted to highlight a recipe made from really simple ingredients that also doesn't take very much effort to make, but of course still tastes super delicious. My favorite part of this recipe is that it's extremely simple to put together, requiring very few ingredients and time to make a ton of food. Pasta is a great food to eat for Lent, since it's very filling, plus with the base ingredients of tomato and feta cheese being pretty neutral, it's a great canvas to add some extra ingredients to make the flavor profile more complex, like adding some sweetness with honey and adding some bright notes with the lemon zest. Plus, the simplicity of flavors allows you to add any protein to the dish pretty easily for when you can eat meat. For any leftovers, since you mixed everything in a baking dish, it makes it very convenient to just cover it and store it in the fridge for up to a week. Then, when you want to heat it up, you can just warm it back up in the oven using the same baking pan, or reheat separately in the microwave. But regardless of if you make a whole bunch of this pasta for one shared meal, or to divide throughout the week, this cheesy tomato pasta will be a great way to enjoy a delicious meatless meal with very little effort. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video. In the comments below, let me know how it went if you decided to make it, and let me know if you have any questions or if there's anything you want me to make next. Like this video, share with your friends and family, and subscribe to or follow this channel for more episodes of the Max AC channel. And remember, if you want to stay cool in the kitchen, turn your AC to the max and watch the Max AC channel. First, preheat your oven to 400 degrees. Oops.